A few years ago, a controversy was exposed in a voice acting world. Actors voicing characters from different races.
Please don't let my daddy get killed, Cleveland. You can't be my only male role model. I'll grow up to be an overweight gay loser.
But was it as big a deal as the media portrayed? And what was the fallout of this voice casting drama? Apu from The Simpsons is the most well-known case of the voice acting scandal. In short, Apu Nahasapi Mapetilon, an Indian-American shop owner, was a regular on the show since his first appearance in 1990.
Didn't you think this bestseller list for 18 months? Every magazine cover had it. Popular movies of all time, sir. What were you thinking?
Now the issue? Apu had, as claimed by some, an exaggerated Indian accent and a catchphrase, "Thank you, come again," that reinforced stereotypes.
I mean, thank you, come again.
But okay, stereotypes can be funny, especially when we are laughing at ourselves. The problem was that he was voiced by a white actor, Hank Azaria.
Sir, we can pay you back for the donuts when we find our car.
Do you think I am moved by your sub-story? I come from a country where the words for sewage and beverage are the same.
No one complained, at least out loud, until a comedian Hari Kondabolu made a documentary in 2017 called The Problem with Apu.
Hate Apu. And because of that, I dislike The Simpsons. The whole series.
Yeah. I love The Simpsons because
you hate yourself.
Now, after going viral, the pressure was on, and Hank Azaria eventually apologized for portraying the character and stepped down from voicing Apu.
The character of Apu in The Simpsons has long been controversial in the eyes of so many people because the actor who voices him, Hank Azaria, is in fact white.
The Simpsons announced that non-white characters will no longer be voiced by white actors, with Kevin Michael Richardson replacing Harry Shearer in the role of Dr. Julius Hibbert in 2021.
Hi to Dr. Julius Hibbert.
Oh, yeah. Hibbert.
The old folks. It happens every heat wave.
As well as characters of Carl Carlson and Lou, who were voiced by the same Hank Azaria, were given to black voice actors.
Because we're the two funniest guys in our towns?
Damn right.
Hey, Chief, we could arrest every single car thief in Springfield.
So as you can see, the fallout from the documentary was quite severe and led to substantial changes to The Simpsons. The biggest one was that Apu was not replaced at all, but rather semi-retired in 2017 after Azaria stepped down. But as always, life is not black and white, and not everyone was happy, with Indian-American comedian Akaash Singh releasing a stand-up in 2022 called Bring Back Apu.
Because of Apu, I got made fun of in my childhood. Welcome to childhood, bitch.
Saying that rather than being racist, at least Apu gave representation to the community and was an example of an American dream. Immigrants starting businesses and doing well. For now though, Apu is not coming back, and after speaking to others in the South Asian community, Azaria explained that upon reflection he realized that Apu was being used as a tool of harm and abuse in real-world situations.
Excuse me.
Hello, welcome to the Quickie Mart.
Tonight we are making television history with the first ever live episode of an animated show.
Around the same time as The Simpsons were in the center of voice acting controversy, another show was caught in a drama. On Family Guy, and a spin-off The Cleveland Show, Cleveland Brown, a black character, was voiced by a white actor, Mike Henry, for like 20 years. He also voiced Rollo Tubbs and Cleveland Jr.
Please don't let my daddy get killed, Cleveland. You can't be my only male role model. I'll grow up to be an overweight gay loser.
Now, after the backlash, Henry stepped down, saying that persons of color should voice characters of color. What's interesting, as Reddit reported, Mike Henry also voiced a Hispanic maid, Consuela.
Oh, hello, Mr. Peter. Hello, Mr. Children.
And Herbert the Pervert.
Oh no, there's no police here to help me. I hope you don't find the money strapped to my thigh.
But there was no backlash for Consuela. But one commenter explained that it was because Consuela hadn't appeared in a long time, so she avoided the controversy.
Oh, no, doggy out.
What?
Out afuera.
I live here.
No, afuera.
But look, I'm trying.
In 2021, Arif Zahir was cast as Cleveland on Family Guy.
Lois Griffin, I find you guilty, and I sentence you to pay your roommate back for his dog food. Or whatever dumb this one's about.
The Cleveland show was cancelled in 2013 anyway, so it's still voiced by Henry on all these old episodes. Now what's even more curious is that Trisha Takanawa, a Japanese-American news reporter with kinda stereotypical accent, still appears to be voiced by Alex Borstein, a white voice actress, also voice of Lois Griffin.
Tom, I'm standing here with flawless skin next to the shedding, crumbling, dusty, ancient relics of white people my age.
Which, as another Reddit post suggested, makes the other recast a bit performative. But I guess, Cleveland was the main character, so again, more in the spotlight.
You okay over there, Missy?
This book is really good. It's called The Rock of Gibraltar. It won the Gerson Prize for Historical Fiction. You should read it for Gustavo alone.
Love it or hate it, Big Mouth is one of the most successful animated comedies. Personally, yeah, I watch it. I think it's alright, even if the jokes kind of repeat in every and each season. But besides the grossness and the sex jokes, the show was also on the voice acting radar, when people pointed out that Missy, a mixed-race character, was voiced by Jenny Slate, a white actor/comedian.
Well, I'm very inspired by women like Gloria Steinem, who have a functional sense of fashion, but also don't bend to the male gaze.
Now, in June 2020, Jenny Slate posted an apology on Instagram for playing the part, and she stepped down from the role, saying that black voices should be played by black people. Ayo Edebiri replaced her after that.
I'm Debris. I'm the new voice of Missy on Big Mouth. Today we're going to be answering some questions about my favorite subject.
Is it weird to hide in the shadows? Is it weird to follow so close? Is it so weird I know where he goes?
A similar story happened on Apple's show Central Park, where Kristen Bell, a white actor who voiced Molly Tillerman, a mixed-race character, was replaced in 2020 after season 1.
Kristen Bell will no longer voice a mixed-race character on Central Park. The actress is stepping down from her role as Molly on Apple TV Plus's animated show Central Park.
And Amy Raver Lampman replaced her for seasons 2 and 3, after which the show was cancelled.
Sorry we didn't get you anything from the store.
Aw, I love it. This is so much better than buying some dumb thing at a store.
That's, what we thought the whole time.
Fastest mouse can make it, which is me. Not the slowest mouse, which is you.
Now, before all the recent backlashes, one of the most famous Looney Tunes characters and kids' favorite, Speedy Gonzales, was a kinda uncontroversial figure. The fastest mouse in all of Mexico debuted in 1953, voiced by a white American actor, Mel Blanc.
And Speedy Gonzales.
Oh, Speedy Gonzales, first mouse on Mexico. Texas when can't give the mice a thing to confess to.
Now, the critics over the decades pointed out the exaggerated Mexican-Spanish accent, the "Andale, andale, arriba" catchphrase, and supporting characters of mice and lazy cats playing into Latino stereotypes.
Maybe, Jose, instead we try to catch the Speedy Gonzales.
Quite similar to Apu from The Simpsons. Now, the backlash became so big that in the late 1990s, Cartoon Network took Speedy Gonzales' cartoons off the air completely, saying that it was harmful and offensive to the Latino community. But there was a twist. Many Mexican and Mexican-American fans claimed that Speedy was a positive hero. He was the smart one that always wins in the end, and they wanted him back.
This guy from the New York Times, Charles Blow, says that it's offensive. Speedy Gonzales was offensive.
The pushback was so strong that the network brought back the cartoons, with a caveat though. As in the modern reboots, Latino voice actors like Gabriel Iglesias and Eugenio Derbez voiced the beloved mouse.
So I said, I cannot let them hurt Speedy. I can't let them cancel him. So I came to his defense. Plus, it was my only job.
we from?
We're from Boston, dummy. Why do you think I talk in this accurate regional dialect?
I know that.
I never watched BoJack Horseman, but many people enjoyed this animated series. During its run between 2014 and 2020, there wasn't any controversy, but it was after the final season that the show made headlines. Voice casting again. So Diane Nguyen is a Vietnamese-American character voiced by Alison Brie, a white American actress.
What's the age difference between my sister and me?
When all the voice acting controversies were appearing in the media, both Brie and BoJack Horseman creator Raphael Bob Waksberg said they regretted the portrayal of Diane. Bob Waksberg said that, quote, "We rarely got specific enough to think about what it meant to be specifically Vietnamese American, and was regretful about what some called a whitewashed cast in the writer's room," saying this wasn't because of the Alison's performance, it was about the way the character was crafted. And then he explained, because she was a white woman, that made me more skittish about leaning into some of the Vietnamese stories that we might have told otherwise.
Marshmallow in the house. Now put a burger in my mouth.
Oh, hey, Marshmallow.
Last but not least is Marshmallow, a black transgender woman from Bob's Burgers voiced by David Herman, a white actor, also voicing Mr. Front.
Myself in a room while children got eaten!
In 2020, when a Twitter user pointed out the casting, Lauren Bouchard, the show's creator, acknowledged it, saying it would be corrected in the future. Yari Jones, Afro-Filipina transgender actress and model, replaced David Herman after the 14th season of the show.
There's a road I know I must go, even though I tell myself that road is closed.
As we learned from the list, when the media storm happened, there was a backlash and a change in some characters, but not all. Also from the outset, only white actors portraying different races got the most attention. No one complained that Roscoe Lee Brown portrayed Kingpin.
Hey, Lieutenant, can we make this as quick and as painless as possible?
Good. That is as it should be. Crime, my livelihood, my life.
Phil Lamar played many different races, Aquaman, Samurai Jack, Bobby Stroganowski, as well as Kevin Michael Richardson voicing non-black characters, Mammoth, Juggernaut. Now, I'm not that knowledgeable to voice my opinion on the politics of that, but I guess the argument was that the actors from minority backgrounds often had to fight harder for jobs, so it was more about like equal opportunities than playing exactly the right race. It is acting in the end, like you wouldn't get an actual serial killer to play a murderer, right? I can only speak from my own experience and my own perspective, but I have lived in the UK for nearly 20 years. Now, Polish people are now, according to the census, one of the largest ethnic minorities in the country. Yet there is literally no representation of us on British screens. Now, if, let's say, there were suddenly a major Polish character in a movie or a TV drama, but then played by a Brit, with an exaggerated accent and just portraying stereotypes, I don't know how I would feel about that. Probably not that happy. And okay, I'm not that easily offended.
We should have stayed in Poland.
Mikhail, our bellies will have to be filled with love. Food will be a luxury for the next generation.
What I'm trying to say is that, yes, the media frenzy, the backlash and overcorrection usually overshadow civic discussion, but you know, I also try to understand the argument of people who don't have a voice and are misrepresented by others. Because what we see, what we hear, and what we read affect our perception of the world and shape our culture around us. It's always better to laugh with everyone than at someone. Thanks for watching.
To be, kurwa, or not to be.